going on YouTube? This is Mike from Team Avalon. I'm here with Streva, also from Team Avalon, doing a deck profile for his Lightning deck. It's minor variations of what he used to win the South Florida Chunin this past weekend. Basically the same deck, couple of variations he'll go through with you, but that's pretty much it. See the deck.
Alright, start out with 0 drops, 2 Narutos, vanilla, simple ninja, gets big when he gets injured, used for all the squatting that I use back and forth. 2 Rock Lees, simple ninja, 3-0-3-0, very good. Goes into Rock Lee Gara, too good not to have.
Okay.
Triple Kushina, no explanation here, there's just generate mass chakra, too good not to have, and searchable with the clone. 1 Hina, I run Mega Tactics, so being able to search for a single ninja like this to pop a World of Fire on game 1 is just, it's too important. If they ever drop something that's a permanent mission or a client, well, no clients in this format, but any permanent missions that just devastate you, Mega Tactics, boom, instant kill.
Sounds good.
Pair of Gara Childhoods, you go on the Rock Lee Gara, nets me a free card, can be Chakra Coster for the Big Bang. It's all good. 2 of them just in case I draw the other one for the Surge, has won me games. Pair of clones, search out each other, search out Naruto, search out Kushina, search out Tail Beast Form Naruto. Too good not to have. Free plus 2-0-4-0. Okay. Amazing ninja. Kidomaru State 1 goes into State 2. Too good not to have. Just, you know, regardless of the situation, it's too easy, too free.
Why not?
Pair of KNS to stop my opponent's Kidomaru State 2s. Also to prevent any other ninja effects, Hinatas. Basically any 4th Kage, any ninja that could affect me in any way, negative way. And he's a plus. It's too good not to have. 2 for the growth, just in case. Also to prevent being prized. Triple Ruka go into 4th Hokage's. I mean, he's spammable. You get him down into the discard, he just flies right back up, keep my hand size up. You know, discard decks don't even stand a chance because he'll keep my hand size going. You play him down just to get a free card too. So, I mean, he's the ultimate anti, you know, thin out your hand. So, hand control has a problem, deal with him. 1 Anko, there was 2 in the deck, but took 1 out to change up after the Chunin because of the Danzo errata. She's just amazing as a last-ditch effort to, you know, draw as many cards as physically as possible with my chakra, or use her for the water effect to keep myself from decking out for the turn. 2 Killer Bees, you know, generating chakra is just so good. You know, I've won so many games because of his ability to win an extra battle reward. It's just too good. Goes into Killer Bee Naruto, which has saved me several times or set me up for a good combo. It's too good not to have, and 7 swords off him wins games. Proven several times. Kakashi Days, he's lightning, he's fire, he matches a lot of the symbols. He goes into Kakashi Sasuke, he goes into Kakashi 4th Hokage. I mean, he's too good not to have. He goes into Danzo. If he goes into Danzo, he keeps his name because of his name, Kakashi. He's got ambush. Just too many good things about this ninja. Sasuke, I ran initial attack at the Chunin, but because of the Danzo ruling, since you can't triple Sasuke Kakashi anymore, changed it up to this one because controlling my opponent's chakra is too easy. I mean, if I just managed to go against a water deck and rip out their Shidoris or their Striking Shadow Snakes, you know, that cost me very limited amount of chakra, whereas, you know, other effects could cost me more chakra. It's just too easy to snipe out their jutsus. Also, he goes into Sasuke Itachi, goes into Danzo, goes into Sasuke Kakashi. I put the Itachi in over the Anko because I figured I needed another strong ninja to go in there. And I wanted to expand my reinforcement deck because I lost a lot of ninjas with Sasuke and Danzo, Sasuke Kakashi and Danzo losing their power. So I put him in. I mean, he has ambush. He matches a lot of the symbols that I have. I have enough to hand cost him easily. He allows me to see my opponent's hand, which is amazing, and net me free rewards. And he gave me 2 more squad options, which is Itachi Pain and Itachi Sasuke, both of which are amazing ninjas. Yep. Tail Beast Form. Can't tell you how many games I won with this ninja.
Game winner.
Yeah,
undervalued card.
Sniping out those 0-drop Ambus is just too free. You can't even compare it to anything else. I mean, just drop them down on turn 5 and just go, hey, look, 0-drop, bah. Triple fourth Kage, can't roll without it. He face rolls it. I mean, just come down, fly down, kick somebody in the chest, walk away with free rewards. Can't tell you how many times I just blocked and just said, oh, look, here's a fourth. You know, let me OV your whole team on your turn, walk away on my turn, and just start shoving for rewards. I mean, there was games I had terrible hands and just brought it back by, you know, dropping 2 fourths and then scaring my opponent with the rest. He also goes into so many squads. Naruto fourth, Kakashi fourth has won me a couple times. I mean, it's too good to not have him. Triple Big Bang, self-explanatory. Card's just good. You know, it allows me to tech my deck for cards I need. Toadmouth Trap, I play 2 of because I really don't see a need to run 3, and my other cards are just so tight that I can't find a way to fit in anymore. 7 Swords in triplicates. There's no other choice than to run it in triplicates. It's too good. It's too free. Usable off usable off any ninja. Every jutsu I have in the deck is generic. So like early game, I've even OV'd teams by just dropping 2 7 Swords and calling it a day. You know, that's a +9 to the head off of Kushina.
Right.
And off Killer B, that's dirt scooping. Triple Infinite Embrace, can't run without it. It's too free. It's too generic. I mean, early games, I've used Kushina to drop double Infinite Embrace on turn 1, so, I mean, it's too easy to just sit there and blow up my opponent. I run Triple Makeout because just being able to search my deck is amazing. Grabbing the single Hina in a bad situation, grabbing a ninja that I'm missing, playing Kushina into Makeout Clone, into another Kushina growth, that's 7 chakra on turn 1. I mean, Makeout's just too good, and it matches too many symbols that I need hand cost for. Sasuke, Itachi, so on and so forth. Monster Research, card just sets itself up, you know. I mean, regardless of what pile you take, you usually come out on top because you can set yourself up with Arukas, or you could just set yourself up for later with Killer B and Anko's Memory. Triple Clash, card matches the fire. Card's too good. I have no problem revealing 3 cards from my hand. Generally, my opponent's going to know what I have. A lot of the meta right now is carrying water, so they know what I got anyway. So there's no downside to revealing 3 cards from my hand, especially if, you know, I reveal stuff like another Clash or a Big Bang or a ninja that I plan to play for the turn. So there's no downside to revealing your hand there. Double Anko's Memory, card wins games, cycle itself forever. You know, 2 of them is enough to cycle forever. You just hope the other one doesn't get prized. I rarely even come across having to cycle it unless I'm playing against like Earth or Deep Water.
Okay. We have squads or side deck or...
In the side, I'm running 2 Rock Lee Garas. They basically win games with any jutsu required. I mean, a 7 Swords off them is an instant OV. I'm running 2 Danzos. I ran 3 at the Chunin, but with the errata on him, there's no reason to run 3. I run 2 just because, you know, there will be a situation I might need to go into a second one. Ninja's too good to not want to use. 1 Kidomara, there's no reason to run more, so and there's no hate for reinforcement decks. 1 Sasuke Akashi, that's all I can fit in, you know, that's all I can go into because of the errata on Danzo, so there's no reason to run more, and, you know, since there's no reinforcement hate. I run 2 Killer B Narutos because I found myself going into it for combos, or I found myself just going into it because I needed a Genin, or I needed a Leaf Killer B for KNS, or just because I wanted a big ninja because they have a lot of growth coins. Kakashi 4th, yeah, I mean, in a bad situation, he seals the deal, and there's no alternative for him. He's too good. Sasuke Itachi, too good in bad situations. You can just pick apart something. Somebody's got a Chiriku, you just injure it. Somebody's got a big ninja, you just zero it out. You know, he's too good to not have, especially when you have the options. I run 2 Naruto 4ths, mainly because I have the ability to go into 2 of them easily, and also being able to go into 2 Naruto 4ths in a single turn is very viable. Having a Naruto 4th Killer B, you go into Naruto 4th, then you go into Killer B Naruto, then you play a new 4th for the turn, Naruto 4th again. That's a whole field wipe. There's no surviving that. That's a good gamer. 1 Itachi Pain, just because he's huge, it only requires 1 ninja, and he can be hand-costed with anything, and he nets you cards for the rest of your life. there's no downside to him. 2 Sasuke State 2s because there have been times when I needed to Danzo a Sasuke and then possibly go back into one. So because he gains the name from Danzo, I can go back into him with a 2nd State 2. So there's no reason not to have him. Or if I ever get like a Tile Shuriken Sasuke Kakashi or something like that, I can switch him out for this. So there's no reason not to go back into him, especially an Infinite off him is pretty devastating in a Lightning deck. Sideboard, I had 2 Kihos for water, sniping out their Chidoris, their Ambush Ninjas, their Striking Shadow Snakes, keeping them controlled, making sure that they can't just sit there and control me with their no-hand effects. 1 Shima, mainly there for mill, for the sideboard Tile Shurikens, whatnot, matches dual elements on my deck, which is really good. Senjutsus can play a role. It's mainly there to snipe out things like World of Fire and give me a drop at the same time, you know, so I don't just bank on Hina. 2 Tile Shurikens, mainly against mill. I've used it against water too. I mean, Kasame's a pain in the ass. Pakun's there, you gotta Tile Shuriken him instantly, you know. There's a few ninjas that have to be Tile Shuriken, that's why it's in there, especially considering that I have Naruto and Rock Lee early game. I've actually managed to play Tile Shuriken for free, and it's 2 free. 1 Dehydration, it's mainly against mill. It's like the worst thing is, you know, just having somebody mill you out with an Obito for no reason. Being able to dehydrate it is awesome. Before that, you know, with the Danzo, being able to dehydrate their Danzo so that he doesn't gain Sharingan Eye, also awesome, so they can't Danzo. Passing Fates, mill face roll, they don't stand a chance if they leave that.
Yep. And then the tech.
And then what I was famous for at the tournament was the NVS. Water has no Genins, so this netted me anywhere from 1 to 6 rewards every time I played it. I mean, so free, it's not even funny. I managed to play it 2 times in a row against Albert in top 4, and that was 3 rewards 2 turns in a row, and that's just, I mean, even though he was ahead, even though he had field presence, jutsu presence, all that, that's free rewards he can't stop unless he has
no mission negate in the format, so.
Yeah, with no mission negate in the format, with no Genins that are watered, it's just free unless they tech in Genins and whatnot, and, you know, I managed to smash out his clone real quick so before I played this card. Just, you know, it's a scary card to see.
Alright, that's about it.
Yep.
Sounds good. So there you have it. That was a deck, and a lot more videos to come, so subscribe, and see you around.